In this video, I'm going to show you how I have been traveling for free for the last 3 years and how you can do it too. In this video, we are going to focus solely on housing and accommodations, but I have another video where I focus on transportation and flights. I have another one where I focus on how you can save money on food, so make sure you subscribe so you can see those other videos. For those who are new here in this channel, welcome. My name is Salwa. I am an online business coach and a full-time traveler, aka digital nomad. And I have been traveling full-time for the last 3 years. I've been to 28 countries and 3 continents, and I want to share with you how I have been saving money on not paying rent for the last 3 years. Alright, so let's dive in. The first one and my favorite one is TrustedHouse Sitters, which is a website focusing on house sitting gigs where you can house sit all around the world. And I have been using them for about 3 years, and honestly, this has changed my life. This platform helped me go to places I could never imagine, and without even paying a penny for staying in those places. How it works is that you go to places where people actually have a home where you can stay for free, and in exchange you will take care of the home, plants, or even pets. I've stayed at a penthouse overlooking Central Park, New York City for a month. I've also done a villa in Barcelona all by myself with a pool and a beautiful view of the mountains. I've also stayed in an apartment in Istanbul where I was overlooking the city of Istanbul. It was just so magical. And I've done so many places around the world, between Berlin and Turkey to Romania, and then in the US I've done tons of them as well. So if you want more information on how I book those house sitting gigs and simply how to become a house sitter, please let me know in the comment below, and I'll make a whole video just on that topic. And also, I'm gonna leave my link down below if you wanna try Trusted House Sitters. I'm gonna leave my link, so make sure you click on that link to get access to Trusted House Sitters. And if you have any questions on that, feel free to leave it in the comment below. My second one is Couchsurfing. I mean, Couchsurfing has been around for a while, and it's very popular. So essentially how it works is that you go on the app or the website and you apply to couchsurf in someone's house. So essentially you stay in either on a couch, or if they have a spare bedroom, they'll give you access to it. So you have to fill out your profile, and then you gotta contact the host. And if you're a good match, then you essentially meet and go stay at this person's place. To be quite honest, I'm a little bit afraid of couch surfing. I haven't done it at all. I was thinking about it at some point, and I even created a profile. So when I had my own profile with my own apartment, I figured it would be a good idea. So the only challenge with that is I had actually a lot of men trying to come and stay at my apartment, and I didn't feel comfortable with that. And then when I was trying to apply to stay in other places like LA, it was always booked, and I never really got a chance to stay in anybody's apartment. You should check it out if you want to stay at someone's house for free and also meet new friends. And most of the time these people are so cool, they can actually show you around, tell you about the local best spots, restaurant, where to hang out, etc. My next one is Woofing. I know you've heard about that one. It's basically working on a farm. Also, you don't pay any rent, so you work a couple hours a week depending on how you organize this with the host, and in exchange you get free room and board. And I have not done it yet, but I got my eye on one in Dominica this summer, so if I end up doing this, I will let you know. I know it's gonna be something like where I'm gonna be completely immersed in nature and I won't be able to work much, so that's why I'm debating, should I go there? I mean, I know there's not gonna be Wi-Fi. I'm probably gonna be in the middle of the jungle somewhere, but it seems to be so interesting. I think I'm gonna try it out in Dominica, and I'll let you know. My next one is Workaway. So I'm sure you've heard about Workaway. It's a little bit like Woofing, but it's just you volunteering your time. So Workaway is a platform that exists in 170 countries with over 50,000 volunteers opportunity, and it can go anything from teaching English to gardening and farming. And I think it's just a great opportunity if you want to travel differently, connect with people all around the world, and learn some new things. I haven't done it yet, but it's also on my list. Alright, my next one is the van life / camping. So that one, I'm not a big one on that because I don't like camping. I'm more of a glamping type of person. and I'll be terrified sleeping alone somewhere in the woods. Oh, I don't know. But so I know that it's very cheap. You can just have your own tent, and there are tons of camping areas all around the world for free or very cheap. You can also do the same thing with your van, as now it's becoming very popular when people buy a van and then they sleep in it and then just travel the world, and it's just beautiful. It's not my thing though. I may do it for a week, but that's about it. Alright, my next one is to exchange your skills for free room and board. So it's a little bit like volunteering, except that you're really focusing on sharing your own skills. So I'll give you an example. When I was in Morocco, I stayed in a hotel for free in exchange of giving them marketing advice, and it was a win-win for both of us. So let's say you're a website developer or social media marketer, you can always reach out to the hotel and say, hey, I think that I can really help you update your website. If you let me stay for a week at your hotel, I'll give you a brand new website, or whatever terms you want to discuss. But I think it's a great opportunity. And along with that, I got another opportunity to stay in the retreat in Morocco for 10 days in exchange, completely for free. And in exchange, I would make videos and content for social media. What you do is simply check out their social proof online, and if you feel like you can help them out with a website or anything like that, just reach out to them directly and see if they have an offer for you. Another tip to travel for free is, number one, if you own a business, you should write off all your expenses when you travel. So that's one thing. So make sure you check with your accountant and the country where you are. But I know in the US you can write off practically everything when it comes to travel expenses. And if you are traveling with a company and a company sends you abroad or even within the US for a conference, for example, extend your stay so that way the rest of the time you're there, you know you already have your flight that was covered and paid for by your company, and the rest you just been adding on to your own personal spending. But if you do have a business as well as working full-time for a company, you should well make that as a write-off. The next one I have for you is the Airbnb free stay programs. I saw they had that last year, and they were looking for people to actually travel in the Airbnb for free all over the world for 1 year. So make sure to check out with Airbnb, because that would be really an awesome idea if you can travel the whole world using Airbnb for free for a whole year. Oh my God, that's like an amazing experience. So I would definitely do it if I can get in. I will do it. This is something so amazing that I would like to do. I've just been rambling. My next one is more for the younger people out there, is to simply au pair. Au pair is a program where you can move to another country and live with a family, where you actually getting paid a little bit, and you can take care of their home and their children. So it's like a full-time nanny-ish. And I think it's a great opportunity if you want to not only pay for nothing, but you also are getting paid. The only difference is that you're not as free as you want to be, because it's technically still a job. But the beautiful thing is you can go anywhere around the world and work and live in a family and really experience how the local live, and so you get this amazing experience. And actually, this is how I ended up in America. Would you believe that? 17 years ago. I came here as an au pair when I was 21. I stayed at a family in Connecticut. It did not work out. It was a terrible experience for me. Of course, it can happen, but overall, I have a lot of friends who've done it, and they're really happy with being an au pair. I think for me, it changed my life. But I did end up getting fired, and then I moved to New York, and my whole life as an immigrant in the US started then. Next one, you can work at a hostel for free. So that means you're not getting paid, but you get room and board. If this is something you were open to do, I think it's a great opportunity as well. And my last thing is basically book cheap hotels. So I love this application called Hotel Tonight, where you can get up to 50% off on the hotel night stay. And honestly, I've stayed in beautiful hotels around the world for a lot cheaper than I would pay if I had just paid the regular rate. Now, I can make a whole video on how to find and book really cheap hotels around the world. And if you would like that, just leave a comment down below, and I'll make sure to work on that as my next video. Alright, that's it for today. Hope these tips helped you travel for free. I think the favorite one and the best one is Trusted House Sitter. Again, check out my link down below. Any questions, or if I haven't covered anything else, or you have a tip for me, something I don't know, please leave it in the comment down below, and I'll check it out, because I read all the comments. And I want to say thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe. I'll send you lots of kisses on a house sit here in Chicago. So until next time, take care. Bye.